Hey everybody, this is David at Homestead Hacks and Hens. This is going to be a reintroduction to my new and updated channel. Instead of Homestead Hacks, it's now going to be Homestead Hacks and Hens. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm doing a lot of stuff with chickens now. We have quite a few laying chickens. We have 28 total. I started off with 31 babies last April. One of them died as a baby. Dogs killed one or two of them, the neighbor dogs. But then, so far, we're doing pretty good on egg production. We've been getting between 12 and 15 eggs a day. And they're doing really well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a lot of videos now on chickens and Homestead, but a lot of it's going to be about chickens. I've been raising chickens since I was about 8 years old, so it's not something I'm new to. I've been into chickens for as long as I can remember. Like I said, 8 years. When I was 8 years old, I'm 56 now, and we got free-range chickens. I'm not feeding any laying pellets at all. A lot of people talking about having trouble with their laying pellets. The only thing I feed, and I hope that my experience can help others that want to get started with chickens, laying chickens. I've had luck with how I do it, the strategy I use, and it works very well. Right here is what I use for my feeder. I've been using these for years. It's just a dog feeder that had a door on the front that swiveled as the dog would stick his head in there. But what I did, I pulled that door off, and now I just drop feed, whole corn. That's it. That's all these chickens get. Everything else they get, they forage around the yard. There's 6 acres total here that they free range, and I get lots of eggs. And I don't have to feed any expensive laying pellets, because honestly, if you're going to feed laying pellets, you're going to have a lot of money in per dozen of eggs. What is it? $20 maybe a bag, 50-pound bag, which is probably a 40-pound bag now because everything's in 40-pound bags. And you got to feed them constantly if you have them cooped up. And then some people have trouble even free ranging, and a lot of people will blame the daylight, which has some to do with it, but the chickens shouldn't completely stop laying in the wintertime. These right here are baby chickens, pretty much. These are from last April when I got them as chicks, and they're now what 10 months? 10 months old. We're in February now. So they're baby, they're pullets pretty much, and they're just starting to lay. They actually started into December, and ever since then they've been laying pretty consistent. The numbers just build up over time. It started off, I'd get one, then I'd get 2 or 3, and then now, if it's a good clear day, several days in a row, these things will start putting off 12 to 15. Even I've had 20 in one day. And it's just now February. Just now February. So don't let people tell you that you can't do this without laying pellets. If you keep them pinned up, you absolutely have to do laying pellets. It's your only option, because if you can't get the nourishment to them, unless you can get a lot of old food scraps to them that has a lot of protein in it. That's really the only way, because they got to have their protein content, or they're just not going to lay. That hen just had jumped off her nest, and there's a few in there, but by the end of the day, we'll have about 12 eggs. This is what they do all day long. they're kind of slowed down now because they're full. They start at daylight and they just continue. But if you would help spread my videos, I'm gonna have a lot of videos on chickens, and from how to hatch eggs, if you want to hatch eggs, to raising baby chicks and brooding them, just a little bit of everything. That's about it. It's just a kind of introduction to Homestead Hacks and Hens. Don't forget, folks, click on the little bell, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Homestead Hacks and Hens.